Welcome back to the Early Bird Pod. I'm Josh Schreiber, joined here by our second ever guest, Zach Yorke. How's it going, Zach?
Pretty good. How are you?
Pretty good. Get right into it. I guess to start your time here in the Cape League, you've been very, very successful. Just a smaller sample size as you came in later in the season, but we always talk about as broadcasters this adjustment to a wooden bat. And while a lot of times it's accurate, guys struggle to start, it hasn't been the case with you. What do you, point to that? Like, is using a wooden bat in your college season part of your preparation, or is it just kind of come naturally?
No, I've used a wood bat for every summer since high school, so I've had some games using a wood bat, so I know what it's like. So, but no, I don't use it during the season at all. Just when summer comes around, I know I'm going to be swinging a wood, so just have to come to peace with that decision and make the adjustment. But yeah.
Does your approach change at all with a wood bat, or is it kind of a similar type of thing?
You definitely have to take shorter swings. It's less forgiving than the metal bat.
Yeah.
Like, you can miss balls and still hit them out of the yard, but with wood, you kind of have to get them pretty square. So definitely shorter, quicker swings and just trying to barrel up, and that's what it takes.
Yeah, and you mentioned the short, quicker swings. One thing that I've found so impressive about your game is you very rarely swing and miss. You have swung at 49 balls so far this year and have swung and missed just 4 times. That's under about an 8% whiff rate, which would be like top of the league if we were talking about MLB. I know it's a little different, but how has your approach changed, or not necessarily changed, but what is your approach where you're able to put the ball in play so much?
I think I just have a good idea of where the strike zone is, and that helps a lot. So just getting the pitch that I want to swing at and taking a good swing at it and just putting it in play. It's always been my game. So, yeah.
Awesome. And then I guess going back into like before college, all that stuff, growing up, were you multi-sport athlete, focused on baseball? What was that like?
It was mostly baseball. I did a little bit of everything until high school, I'd say, and then it was football and baseball, but mostly just baseball.
Was there ever like a time that you were like questioning, do I want to focus on football, focus on baseball?
No, it's always been baseball.
Always been baseball, nice. And then I guess, so you had baseball as your focus ever since you were young. At what point did you think you kind of realized that like it could be something that you pursue long term? It could be something that you want to go pro in.
Yeah, well, so I'm fortunate to have 2 older brothers who have also played at a high level of baseball. So when I saw them doing it and getting college offers at young ages, I kind of figured I could do it too. Yeah. So I just put my nose down and played my game and worked hard, and everything's come out just the way I needed it to so far. Yeah.
That was actually my next question. I was reading up on your bio for GCU.
Yeah.
Your family is ridiculously athletic. Mom and dad both played Division I. Your mom was one of the best players in Fresno State history in softball. How has that been with having your brothers? Nick, obviously one of the top prospects in the MLB. How has it been like? What has it been like to have them as, I guess, role models, but also just people that understand the grind of playing a Division I sport, try to make it pro, while also going to school?
Yeah, I think it's very helpful for me because I'm just a phone call away from both of them, Nick and Joe. And they've both been doing this longer than I have, especially with college and just at a higher level than high school baseball. And anytime I was struggling throughout the year, I would just call Joe or Nick and send them some of my recent swings and say, what do you see? And they always are there for me and always have positive things to say, and they always put me on the right track. So it's great. And then Nick's actually pretty close to here, so in AA, so hopefully he can get out here soon, or I can go see him soon. But yeah, it's really nice having them in my corner.
And I guess specifically with Nick, have you talked to him? I would assume you've talked to him a lot about the process of going through college and working your way to the MLB draft. Obviously, he didn't go through college, but similar type of process where you're now in the Cape getting looks from scouts and stuff like that. Has he helped you with that too?
Yeah. I mean, he just tells me don't buy into it, don't pay attention to it, just go out and do your thing, which is what he did. And there's no better example of how to carry yourself on the field than my brother. So just trying to follow in his footsteps and just play my game.
Awesome. Well, don't want to take too much of your time. Appreciate you joining me.
No problem.
This is Zach Yorke for the Early Bird Pod. I'm Josh Schreiber. Thank you so much for watching.
Bye, guys.